Hi everyone, Kate here with my TBR for the iHeartathon that is created and hosted by Doris over at Aldi Books. Doris just is one of my absolute favorite booktubers. Her videos never fail to bring a smile to my face. So the combination of the prompts for this readathon just being ridiculously fun and just my love for Doris and her booktube channel, there's no way I was not participating in this readathon. And several of the books that I already had on my TBR for this month were really easy to fit into prompts. Then a couple little cheeky books I'm adding were ones that I had kind of been interested in and decided I'd fit in at the end of the month. February has not been the best reading month for me, so I really liked Doris said, you know, let's finish the month strong. So that's what I'm going with. I'm going to finish the month strong. Yes, it's going to happen. So the first prompt is BFF. A buddy read. There's several options for each prompt. So the option that I picked from that is a buddy read. And I will be reading Come Hell or High Ball with Kate from the novel Nomad, my mystery reading partner in crime. And in this one, Society matron Lola Woodby, her husband has passed away. It was a loveless marriage, so I don't think she's all that heartbroken. But he leaves her with a whopping load of debt. Wasn't that thoughtful of him? So then, where's the murder part though? Yeah, okay. So at some point, through different ways that she's trying to, I think, make money, there is a body. There is a body in this. I can tell you that because it's a murder mystery. Either way, I'm really looking forward to reading this with Kate, and I will report back what I think. I just love this kind of flapper era, interwar era mystery. It doesn't say specifically what year it is, but I think we can all guess from the cover that it's kind of that time period. Then moving on, book bestie, book from a favorite genre, a reread, or a bookish gift. And I'm going with the gift. So I think maybe that was intended as you could give a bookish gift to someone, but I'm intending it as a gift that I received that I want to read. And this goes along with my Australia theme for the reading month. Because my international reading plan, Australia was the February pick. And so this is The Women in Black by Madeleine St. John. This was a gift from Kate from the novel Nomad, and it's just about women who work, not just, it's about women who work in the ladies' frock department in a department store. And I'm just very interested. I really love that setting, and I'm really looking forward to getting to this. It just sounds fun and witty, but also with maybe some interesting social commentary in it as well. Then the next one is Young at Heart. You can read a kid's book or read a book featuring an octogenarian. So I have to say, when I first heard the prompt, I thought it was more specific, and I thought it was read a kid's book featuring an octogenarian. And I thought, that's a very specific prompt. I don't know if I can find anything for that. And you know how when you're doing a readathon, it's fun to find things that fit the specific prompts. And so I was just racking my brain, but I finally realized it's read a kid's book or read a book featuring an octogenarian, or a kid's book or YA, you know, anything like that. The book that I picked is Where the Red Fern Grows. I think this might be kind of a heartbreaking book, but since I'm on such a Newbery kick and I'm just itching to get to middle grade March, I'm doing this now, and my hold came in. I had put it on hold with kind of the intention of doing it in middle grade March, but the hold came in and I can only have it checked out for 2 weeks. So I will be reading that for the Young at Heart prompt, and I'm really looking forward to it. Sweet treats, books you've been wanting to read. So I have 4 books here. I'm not planning on reading 4 for this prompt. I will clarify. I was going to try to have for this video kind of like the try a chapter tag, but I'm too lazy to do that. So I will get back to you on what I pick. So the first is The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry, which could also count for the Young at Heart prompt. But this is about Harold Fry, who lives in a small village, and then a letter arrives from a woman he hasn't heard from in 20 years, Queenie Hennessy. She's in hospice. So then Harold basically goes on this big quest to go see Queenie Hennessy. And I know there's a sequel also. I've owned this book for 2.5 years. I don't know why I haven't read it. The other one is Peace Like a River. I've owned this one for about the same amount of time. And I really do want to read it. Katie from Life Between Words has just made it sound amazing. Like one of those books that has really gripping plot, but just amazing writing as well. So Peace Like a River by Leif Enger. I think it's kind of a Western type feel to it. Yeah, a cross-country search for his outlaw older brother, who has been controversially charged with murder. Then The Fountain Overflows, which, my goodness, how long have I owned this? Longer than I've been married. I think I've owned this 9 years. I think I've owned this 9 years. This is by Rebecca West. It's a modern classic about a family who's kind of down on their luck. And I really want to read it. And can I just say too, it's a, what is it called? New York Review book. Yeah, a New York Review book. The pages in these are just so nice feeling. So kind of, it's a really nice, like sensory experience to read from a New York Review book. Anyhow, I do want to read that one. And then the most newly acquired one, so I don't know if it should be lower priority, but I really want to read it, is Joy in the Morning by Betty Smith. This is one I got at Christmas time, which it will be in my book haul also. I am filming a Christmas book haul. Long story. That will be out. But it's about a young, and I loved Betty Smith's other book, A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. And this is about a young married couple who it's just kind of the early years of their marriage and things are really tight financially. And it's just a really challenging time, but a time that there's a lot of growth. And I really want to read this. Then let's see here. Cruising. So an audiobook. That's the next prompt. And I know I have Where the Red Fern Grows, but I still have not fit in, that was on my February TBR, A Curse Dark as Gold. And lately, I've really been struggling with anything that's not genre fiction. It's so soothing. And if you're feeling unwell consistently, genre fiction, like I said, it's just ridiculously soothing. So I definitely want to read this. This is a Rumpelstiltskin retelling set during the Industrial Revolution. So it would also fulfill that prompt for reading through the ages, which I want to keep doing that challenge because it's ridiculously fun. In case you don't know, I will link down below. Mel and Victoria are the hosts of the Reading Through the Ages Historical Fiction Bingo Challenge. Then Quickie, graphic novel or a short story. So they have made now graphic novel versions of the Babysitter's Club books. I don't know how many in the series. And I can't remember which one I put on hold. I don't know if it will be in yet. So if it is not in, I picked up, this is a Newbery winner at the library, The 100 Dresses. And I don't even really know what this is about. I just picked it up because it's a Newbery winner and it is 80 pages. But you can tell there are some pages that have illustrations. So I think this would be very quick to get through. And Eleanor Estes wrote it, and she also did Ginger Pie is a children's book I really like. So I remember really liking her writing in Ginger Pie. And then lastly is Cover Love. So this is a book, I mean, I think I would have been interested in it anyway, but this just kind of really spurred me on. So this is also a new acquisition that I hadn't hauled yet. This is A Month in the Country by J.L. Carr. I mean, look at this cover. This is ridiculous. So yeah, I think on Bookstagram I saw it and then I read the plot and thought, oh yes, I would like to read this book. So it's a modern classic about a First World War veteran who goes to the village church of, all the Brits. I'm really sorry. Oxgoodby? I don't know how to say it. Anyhow, he spends the summer uncovering a huge medieval wall painting in this church, and it ends up being this kind of time of healing and restoration from him being in this sleepy little town. Also another bonus why I picked it for the readathon, it is 104 pages. So this is that's what I need to learn more about during readathons, picking, biting off more than I can chew. So I picked a really short one for that. So Doris, you just made this an irresistible readathon to participate in. Like you said, I'm going to finish out February strong. I'm looking forward to it. I'm feeling it. And let me know if any of you will be participating in the iHeartathon, or if there are any books in there that you have read, or if you have a vote on the sweet treats, which one I should read. So I have The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry, Peace Like a River, The Fountain Overflows, and Joy in the Morning. Let me know if you think one of those is just, I can't live if I haven't read it. I will be back for another video soon, and I hope you guys are having a lovely day.